Good morning, folks. Hello. Hello. Oh, let me adjust my mic here. Jackson.
Hey, Stinky!
There we go. Said it for me. Congrats on getting first. Let me bring my face into this thing. I'm a little bit tired. Hold on, bear with me. Hello. Good morning. Total, welcome on in, my lovely friend, Rebecca Roo, Ange, lovely to have you in. Lovely to have you all in. How are we doing this fine Sunday morning? Lovely to have you in here. I hope we're all doing well. I hope any of you Legend of Zelda players, I wish I were you. I really wish I were. I hope you're doing well. I've seen that everybody's been big on Tears of the Kingdom. And my friend Will and I went out yesterday for a walkabout, and he got back and he immediately played like 5 hours of it. So I'm envious. I have Breath of the Wild, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. But hope we're doing well. I immediately was like, right, let's go on a tangent. It is an early Sunday morning. I'm surprised that people are up, because I know that Eurovision was last night, which I think a lot of people were watching. Very early Sunday. Yeah, I agree, Jen. I agree, but thank you for being here nonetheless. Yeah, it's... I think people... Here's my take. As someone who didn't watch Eurovision, people are outraged about the Eurovision winner winning. Somebody was robbed, and the UK did badly. That's my take. Eurovision Twitter was one of the best nights of the year. I do my best to keep up. I kept up at the start, and I had a brief read this morning just to see what people had said. Slate promised to do an all-nurse DVD stream if it didn't go well. For his prediction, I think it did go well, so there's no all-nurse DVD stream. I guess that's a win. But yeah, everybody gets really into it. I think that I have one song from Eurovision that one of my housemates put on a joint playlist with me, and I enjoyed it. I thought it was cool. I know the artist who performed for England or United Kingdom this time round, but I didn't hear the song. I just heard another song by them. I also didn't watch, so I have no idea. Yeah, I feel that. I don't actually know what I did do instead. I played Prison Architect and a bit of Mordhau. That was what I ended up doing. Now that I've got time off, I feel like I can play the things I want to play and enjoy them. So I'm absolutely taking full advantage of that. I played some Barotrauma in preparation. If you don't know, in my Discord, hold on, ! Discord, should work, cool. We've been discussing playing like a group Barotrauma campaign, or at least giving it a shot. And it looks like we're getting some interest, which is very exciting. I'm super excited to have a big group of us playing that. Because it's such a fun game. I really enjoy it. Oh, love Barrett. Yes, Barotrauma is good fun. It really is. I've got to the point where like it's hotting up a bit. Like things are getting more intense. I nearly died in the session we were playing. So we were raiding this enemy sub. I guess we're the pirates, kind of. And I went aboard, shotgun in hand, ready to go. I'm a doctor, you know, and I start blasting, and they decide to attack me with a grenade launcher, which wipes me out instantly. So my friend panicked, swam out, realized that I was still inside, grabbed me, pulled me out, and started doing CPR on me. And I just start dying even more. It was quite frightening, but my hair. But it was good fun and successful overall. I didn't die, so always a win. Me and my friends love to play, but at some point someone always pulls the coup. It happens to the best of crews. Like, each time that we play, there's a new kind of interesting habit that one of us will pull. So one time, so I'm a doctor. I started doing gene splicing, and that was my habit for a bit. But I would do it like on the down low. I'd tell people how to splice their genes, but not what I was splicing it with. The captain had like some kind of addiction to something and wouldn't get off it until I ended up having to stun them to remove their offending substances, which was interesting. The mechanic had a massive thing against the captain, didn't trust their orders and stuff like that. It's fun. We really role play with it, so it is really, really good fun, and we know that we're messing about. Indeed, Tortle, that was me going down with the ship. I see that you've been playing Barotrauma a lot. I hope you've been enjoying it. From your messages, it sounds like you have, which is great stuff. Really, really good. Yeah, it's such a fun little game. And then, yeah, Prison Architect. It's such a buggy game. It's not necessarily optimized. It doesn't work. You have to do stuff in such a janky way, but I really enjoy playing that as well because it's just organization. I once started a full crew murder spree from the Doctor because I bought morphine for me and the other engineer to get hooked on as a meme, but the Doctor thought I'd stolen it from him. Yeah, that sounds about right. And morphine's valuable. Like, it is valuable. I've been looking for that quite a bit. When we get destroyed by this, that, and the other, we need a steady supply of that. I don't know if anyone's played Mordhau as well. It was free on Epic Games a little bit ago. It's fun. It's not bad. I think I mentioned it before. It's a little bit like you spawn, you run in, you die. You respawn, you run in, you die. And I'm sure I could get better at it, but I really don't want to. Like, I'm quite happy being bad at it. I wouldn't want to be good if it means that it's boring. So it's just something I can play with my friends, which is lovely. But yeah, Barotrauma. I spent quite a bit of time like editing subs to make sure I know how to understand them, how to do wiring, things like that. And the NPCs are interesting. Like, the game has updated recently and made kind of politics of the game a bit more interesting, which is great. I think that's really, really cool. But the NPCs are still stupid as anything. They will go out without a suit on. They'll drop suits on the floor. It's really not good. Like, so in Barotrauma, to clarify, you have diving suits that you put on when you're underwater. Fine, plain, simple. They can take any diving suit. You can take any diving suit. It doesn't matter which you take, unless you can block them from taking them, which is fine. But if you block them from taking them, they will struggle to get to the ones that you let them take. Okay. And then if they can't get to it, they'll just go into the place where they're going to go without a diving suit and then die. Okay. On top of that, they'll take the diving suit, drop it on the floor, leave it on the floor, forget about it, it'll run out of oxygen, they'll die. They just don't work. They're a liability, yeah. Like, sometimes they do, and we've kept some for quite a while before, but when it gets heated, no, they're gone. They're gone. It's fun, though. They each have... And if you take the good things off them before they die, it's even better, because then you get them. Which is not the best way to look at it, I suppose. Oh, Team 17 has a publisher sale on Steam. It's got Dredge, which I've heard is a fun game to play. Hell Let Loose, which KitKat loves. Overcooked, I like Overcooked. Blasphemous looks like a fun platformer. Escapists, Worms, King of the Castle. I've seen a lot about King of the Castle. I can't... Is that like a a Twitch game? Like it works well on Twitch? Let's take a look. I think somebody is in a partnership with it at the moment. Is it Alpaca Waka, maybe? We had a ship one time with like 20 NPCs. One beastie got into the ship and they all got murdered without hitting the thing once. We had a very powerhouse NPC who was called Artie, who everybody can get, and he was a nightmare when it came to monsters. He would rip them to shreds. Very cool. They're very accurate with guns as well. The NPCs do have benefits. They do have benefits. Gel, welcome in. Welcome in, Gel. Lovely to have you in here. I saw that you had a stream yesterday, I believe. I was out, but I hope it went well. Lovely to have you in here, Gel. Hope you're doing well. Welcome in. Right, should we check out the King of the Castle, what it is, and... King of the Castle Steam. This work? There we go. There we go. Hold on, music. Stop yourself. Yeah. Okay. I'm doing excellent, thank you. I hope you're well. Lovely to hear. Lovely to hear that. It was a lovely little stream. I don't doubt it, Joel. Like, the streams that I'm in of yours are always good fun.
Peggy 12.
Oh, jeez. Turn that down a bit. Jeez. Rule over your friends.
Yes. What could go wrong when telling these Ice Warriors I'm their king?
Okay, or play with Twitch chat, I was gonna say. So players join free on browser. So it's like, just let your Twitch chat decide what to do. Gosh, it looks like a complicated game to let Twitch chat decide. I mean, it looks interesting for sure. It does look interesting. Reject all. Don't take my cookies. Become the monarch in this medieval party game and navigate a hilarious world of politics, treachery, and all-out rebellion. As your decisions see an empire flourish or come crashing to your feet. The multiplayer game hosts games of 3 to 24 players. Okay, so there got to be 2 people in chat. Voting on your decisions and twisting the story to their own sinister ends. Lovely. The perfect addition to your game night, tabletop group, or friends who just love to scheme against one another. Plot regicide or worse, in video call or couch co-op, with each game featuring them as central characters in this game of phones. Very good, very good. Type commands in a streamer's chat to join any game. Streamer games are unlimited in numbers. That's interesting, you know what? I do think it's interesting. Maybe I'll look at it at some point. I'll definitely look at that, and it's quite a reasonable price as well. So, I'll take a look into that. Yeah, Jel, your music streams are always great fun. We're ready. Rebecca Root, I'm terrified at the implications. Terrified. Absolutely terrified. To let everybody loose on that, I don't know what would happen. I know there was Cult of the Lamb. That was a game that people played a little while back. And that had the word I'm looking for, integration. Yeah, which was... I'm sure that was very fun. The King of the Castle reminds me a bit of Monster Prom. I don't know if anybody's played Monster Prom. Very fun game. Very fun game. I play it with a friend of mine and we voice act the characters. Super fun. I would love to do that kind of on stream or something at some point. But I guess it would just be me voice acting myself and nobody else there to voice act with me. Yeah, very fun. Anyway. Right. I believe I am ready to get some Outer Wilds on the go. I can have my tangents in a bit, and I'm ready Out of some wilds. Let's go. Let's go. Music off because I don't want to waste a second of the wonderful Outer Wilds music. I will be actually momentarily back. I'm just going to turn my camera off. I just need to sort one thing. Which is my camera. Hold on. There we go. That's the video capture device. Here's my camera. There we go. I'll be right back.
Whoa! The fuck? No scope. Did I pin him to the wall?
Okay, I'm back. Here we go. I am giving blood today. Oh, that's wrong me. I'm giving blood today, and I had to check the timings for it, so that's where I nipped off to. Thank you for the shout-out clip to Gel. I actually got to see the shout-out clip for a second. I love the music, it is just so calm. I really do love it. I remember Nostromo showed me it ages ago, and I even loved it then, when I didn't know anything about the game. Virtual Bread, welcome on in, pal. Lovely to have you in here. How are you doing? Hello, Bread, indeed. Will you get free orange juice? I will. Either orange juice or lemon juice, like lemonade, not fizzy lemonade, but lemonade, or like blackcurrant squash. They give you Lotus biscuits. Very good stuff. I can keep my platelets. They won't take my platelets, whether I like it or not. I think... So, for those of you that don't know, I went to go donate blood. And I went to go and donate platelets as well. And this is a blood discussion. I will be... I won't stay on it for long, because I know it kind of grosses some people out. But my veins aren't suitable to give platelets. And I think it's because I was outside in the cold for like half an hour. And when you're cold, your blood vessels constrict to keep your heat in more. And I think that might have been why. So I'm gonna see maybe if I can do it another time, Tortle. But yes, I'll keep my platelets for now. The music and sound design is one of the best parts about Outer Wilds. And you know what? There's so much to it that makes it good anyway. So that really speaks highly of the music and sound. Right, okay, we need to get going. MDN. Is it possible to do a soul donation? Donate my own self. Gel, if you donate your soul ever, I would love to get to know the person that has your soul, because your soul is lovely. Okay, so we've been up to this planet here. I think the last thing we wanted to do was go to Ash Twin. Well, we wanted to go to Ember Twin specifically, because Ember Twin has the high energy lab on it, and that's where we want to go. We want to go to the high energy lab on Ember Twin. Hold on. Yeah, we can fly fine. Oh, flip. Stay up. There we go. That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad at all. That looks like the floor to me. Don't mind if I do. Boot up. Open the hatch. Look at that. What if I gave it to a chicken? Even better. Not only has someone got your soul, but it's a wonderful little animal. Is this the high energy lab? Oh, ghost! I forgot about ghost matter, folks. Well, that was a nice quick life. GG, well played. Good luck with next. I flew there so perfectly, only to die instantly. Right, MDN. That was nonchalant, to be honest. It was. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We've got this, folks. Buckle up. Up we go. I hold shift as if, like, to boost, which it isn't the button for. Instead of holding it to go up and down, I hold it to boost, which I guess I will grow out of in this game. Okay, we approach. We start pulling back. We start pulling back. We start pulling back. We start pulling back. Okay, that was fine. That really wasn't too bad. That really wasn't too bad. Okay, we do need to go towards it though. Okay, perfect. Look at this. It's all fine. There we go. There we go. Hey, you know what? We're getting the hang of this. Okay. So, is this where we want to go? Okay, where are we now? This is the disappearing rock. I think we read this. Yeah, this is where Coleus is missing. Did it say at the bottom of the dry lake bed at the North Pole? We'll bear that in mind if we go there. Oh, there we are. There's a little way down here, so we'll head down here. Okay, this takes us out. Okay, no, we need to find... Stand, good, good. Okay, cool. We need to find our way to the city, the cave city. So if you remember last time, what we're looking for now is there's a high energy lab about. And the high energy lab will give us more clues about what is actually happening on these planets, specifically with the Ash Twin project, I believe, which is the name of the project involving... The door will remain closed, that's right. The name of the project involving the other thing that spits out sand onto this planet. So... hopefully, we can't go in there, nice. Hopefully we can get our way to that lab and work out what it is. I believe it's this way, because before long the lab fills up with sand. Or at least, I don't know if the lab does, but the route to the lab does. So we can't have that happening preemptively. Or prematurely, I suppose. Okay, here we go. So, jump across here. I believe... Okay, sorry, my bad. Keep moving, nothing of interest. Do not follow this tunnel. Is this one? Okay, this is the one. Bring the scout back. Lovely, lovely. And we explored last time the anglerfish. That was what we saw. Lovely, lovely. Good stuff. Keep going, and it's around to the left. See, I'm remembering my way around. He says, losing his way around with it. Oh, look at that. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. Okay, we'll go around again. There's like, careful of the bridge. Fine, through we go. Lovely. Just ahead. There we go. Look at that. And move this up and round. And we're in. Now that we're here, we need to fly over to this part. Oxygen refueled. I think this is the one we want. High energy lab trailhead. Right, we need to get down there. Okay, fine. 50% fuel remaining. Let's keep going. We need to get to the high energy lab. Come on. Are we too late? Are we too late? Surely we're not too late. There it is. There it is. No. Let me out. No, we are too late. No. Okay. How the heck? Do we have to do it so much quicker? Before the sand even begins coming, we're gonna have to get down into this area. Okay. Before the sand even starts coming, we need to make it in here. I don't know if we can take a shortcut or something. There must be a shortcut we can take. This tells us about the anglerfish, that's right. A broken door. Right. Okay. Next time we will have to do that quicker. We've had a look at that already. Okay, what else do we have here? We've seen the anglerfish. Anglerfish we've seen. Stepping stone we've seen. Eye shrine. Let's take a look at eye shrine then. How do we get up to that? Up this way? That's a booth. Okay, land ourselves here. Get ready to jump. Okay, lovely. Very nice. Eye shrine. Oh, we've been here. And there's ghost matter there. No, 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 please, please, please. We're fine. We're fine. Okay, there we go. So does that mean out here is the eye shrine? Okay. Well, whilst we're here, we may as well explore, right? Fuel level critical. Can I fire into these? No. Ah, that's right. It's over this way. And we launched some kind of probe. Okay, so that leads into here. Okay, I wonder if there's a way we can get rid of the cacti. We had a read of this. The shuttle is currently resting at the comet. Call the shuttle home. Activate the gravity cannon. Can I maybe launch myself? Okay, hold on. I want to see if we can get onto this and launch ourselves. This is just an experiment here. Maybe I have to... We can launch ourselves. That wasn't the wisest decision. That really wasn't the... Well. Really wasn't the wisest decision, I don't think. In behalf, the interloper. The interloper? Yeah, I'd be inclined to agree. Wow, that is terrifying. I thought that was the open mouth in the middle portal. Okay, well, maybe the gravity cannon would line up with something and we would launch ourselves out and it would be all okay, rather than terrifying and we're now trapped in the... Can I go towards this planet? No. Right, well, let's get this over and done with. We'll get it over and done with. Wait. Folks, it's okay. It's okay. Gosh, this is awful. Lord. Jeez. Okay. We're going to go straight to Ember Twin. Straight to Ember Twin. We're going to land on it before there's any sand. We're going to land in the right place. We're not going to screw about. And we're going to get down into that high energy lab. We're just going to activate it, drop down straight away, all the way to the bottom. And follow the route. We know what we're doing. Okay, wake up, wakey, wakey. Go, 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 go. MDN. Run, 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 run. In we go. Buckle up. Launch. Go. Okay, where is it? Where is he? Ember Twin. Launch on. Okay. Where is he, as Haribo would say? Okay. Oh, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. What am I doing? Go back towards it, go back towards it. Okay, we're fine. Okay, we know that we can get there through over here. Let's land over here. There we go. Fine. Out we hop. Suit on. Open hatch. Okay, there's that over there. That's where we need to go. And which angle did we see it from? This angle over here. We come out looking at it up top. There we go, there's the hole. Perfect. So now we're immediately in. There we go. Look at that, folks. Go across. Get through, get through. This one, light up. Nice, good. Scan that. High energy lab. See? There we go. That's exactly what we needed to do. Okay, follow this round. I'm gonna start filling up with sand at some point. Oh, geez. Okay. Oh, we can't get through that. Can we? Ah! Do we have to now wait for it to fill up? Okay. Well, no, it's always going to puncture us. What the hell? There's nothing down here for us to escape from. Can I... What? How am I to get through? Is there another route? Let's look around. That looks positive. Over here? Is this stepping stones? Are we at stepping stones? That's stepping stones for sure. Hold on now. So, stepping stone cave leads to the high energy lab. Can we use that to our advantage? Go over the top there. This is the way out. We don't want to go the way out. We want to go the way in. Okay. Down here, keep looking up. 3 minutes of oxygen remaining. Okay. Okay, there's got to be a way over. Okay, we're losing time in there. Let's take a look up here. Okay, I think it's a matter of waiting. I think it's a matter of waiting, folks. So we're just gonna lower ourselves down, wait until they go over these prickly bits, and we're just gonna have to run for it. Go. Go, 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 go. Okay, fine, fine. That's a dead end. Go over here. Okay, that's fine. Good. Gosh, it's awfully frightening. Okay, okay, there we go. Look at that. Okay, we're up here now. I don't want to waste any time. That's ghost matter. Am I in the right place? Is the high energy lab destroyed? Is that... Okay. Move quicker. Yep, I get the picture. There we go. This is it? This is the high energy lab? Okay. We'll activate this. Do I have to remove warp core? Warp core? I can, okay, right, let's have a look around. The sand is filling up, so... Oh no, that's not sand. Okay, so we got this here. Records show Nomai arriving at the warp receiver on Brittle Hollow very slightly before departing from the White Hole station. Rami and I are devising an experiment to test if this is a real phenomenon or a simple machine error. So, Brittle Hollow. Oh wow, that's very cool. In theory, what we want to try to reproduce is a negative amount of time elapsing between something entering the black hole and exiting the white hole at its destination. Initial things first, our experiment setup will first pair a small black hole core with a small white hole core to mimic the setup on the white hole station. Hypothesis: it's possible for an object to exit a white hole before entering the corresponding black hole. Right, so a small black hole core with a small white hole core to mimic the setup on the white hole station. Hello, Peter. Welcome on in. I'm doing well, thank you. I finished my my first 2 weeks of clinical practice. I'm exhausted, but I'm doing well, thank you. How are you getting on? How's studying going for you? Oh, I see. A black hole core and a white hole core. And now let's... Can I? Okay, fine. Let's take this one. Remove that scroll, drop that scroll, pick this scroll up, put that scroll in. An update! Our experiment here reproduced the anomaly in arrival and departure times, but Pi is unconvinced it's more than an equipment error. I hope to strengthen the effect to render it visible to unaided eyes. To that end, we've decided to try adding more energy. I imagine the Sunless City's energy supply should prove sufficient. Of note, Rami, Yarrow requests that we let him know before we reroute energy to the experiment. All available energy has been rerouted from the city to our experiment. Rami and I are about to run a new test. So that's... I'd hate to leave him in the dark. Haha, very good. Hypothesis confirmed. Hypothesis confirmed. I saw it. Pi saw it. Hypothesis confirmed. This is beyond extraordinary. This changes everything. What a beautiful day for the intersection of abstract theory and practical application. So, they said that they combined a white warp core and a black warp core. Almost everything done. Brilliant stuff, Peter. How much have you got left to go? Oh, that's very good. Is that giving more power? Oh, look at that! Hold on. Oh, that's very cool. I see now. I see now. Okay, let's read what's on here. The Southern Observatory is asking if creating a 22-minute interval is possible. That is, to have something arrive 22 minutes before it's actually sent through the warp. We've learned the negative interval of time between departure and arrival can be increased by adding more energy to the warp core. Problematically, the energy required to extend the interval increases at an exponential rate. Hypothesis: creating a 22-minute long interval is possible, but we're currently unable to generate the necessary energy. Rami and I believe it would be necessary to invent a new method of producing energy, a thrilling but enormous undertaking. We would also require an advanced warp technology able to handle such energy. We would also likely need an enormous space to fit these proposed new energy and warp technologies together. The only location large enough would be Ash Twin. It's the Ash Twin project. There were, like, real physicists involved in making this game too. The science is always fun. That is so, so cool. 2 exams left. Congrats, Peter. You will smash them. It'll be brilliant. You'll do well. Exams are a frightening time, so you've got this. That is so cool, Jen. The energy is currently unavailable, you say? You're a gas pie. My pun was unintended, Rami, so I believe it's you who's error form. Energy unavailable. Energy unavailable? Right, we'll pop that down. We'll pick this up, see what they have to say over here. The Ash Twin project will be one of our biggest undertakings, metaphorically and physically. To build it, we need a way to travel quickly between Ash Twin and each location that holds crucial project materials. What if we used warp towers like the ones we have on Whitehall Station to connect Ash Twin directly to each critical location? Of note, each tower on Ash Twin will warp to a different planet. My gratitude to those who noted my imprecise language. Yes, the sun is not a planet. I believe this has been sufficiently clarified. Kindly stop reminding me. So wait, hold on. Did Yarrow say something? Pokeroot and I can begin work on this immediately in the Black Hole Forge. Well, okay, each tower on Ash Twin will warp to a different planet. Yes, the sun is not a planet. We can design each tower to visually reflect its warp destination. The Giant's Deep Tower, for instance, could resemble a cyclone, and we could model the Timber Hearth Tower over after a geyser mountain. Right, so those towers on Ash Twin, are these they? Oh, very cool! Very cool! Look at that! So, we know on Ash Twin we have that, like, spirally one that goes round. That must be Giant's Deep. This one must be Timber Hearth. Ember Twin? The Sun? Or Dark Bramble? I don't know. Okay, that's so cool. That's so cool. A friend of mine is obsessed with Outer Wilds and is getting most of the group to play it. I finished the main game and am working through the DLC, and 2 of my other friends have finished the whole thing. I'm yet to meet a person who has played through and not fallen deeply in love with the game. Yes, this is... I get excited very much about it. Like, I've been telling everyone about it. Oh, it's open. Okay. I met up with someone recently to just spend some time with them. And I must have spoken about this game for maybe half an hour. I just kept speaking about it. Hold on now, like what if we remove a warp core like that and we put in a black hole warp core? Won't let us do that, okay. What if we put in 2 white hole cores? This is just testing things. We're just testing things. Because if we don't do it, who will? Okay, cool. I'm pretty pleased that I've got a good chunk of information out of here. So those towers, I must be able to use them to warp. But how can I use them to warp? Okay, where's my ship? Where's... on the other side of the planet? Okay, well, let's go find my ship. If we can get over to Ash Twin quickly and see if we can experiment with the warping. Is this gonna activate yet? No. Right. There we go. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So, the other thing was that we saw something drop below the surface on Dark Bramble, on giant steep, and it said go to the observatory on Dark Bramble to work out more. So we need to make our way to Dark Bramble at some point, which is a frightening thought, because we haven't been there yet. Fuel level critical, yeah, we're back at the ship now. Back at the ship. My friends that have played this game have recommended that I check out the DLC at some point as well. So, I'm sure that I will do so. So, how are we to... How are we to use this to warp? Is this warp core? That's a black hole warp core. That's a black hole warp core. So where's the black hole? If that's the black hole warp core, then there must be a black hole somewhere that allows us to go to Timber Hearth. Right? Is it beneath this? When it drains, we can get beneath? Hold on. Because I know that Ash Twin loses all its... It's got to be under here, right? Oh, it's got to be. Come on. Okay, let's go back. Oh, mind your head. So, my thinking is, we've been told now that the towers each represent a different planet. And I saw that warp core on the ground there. That was definitely a warp core. On the ground up in that. I'll show you again. Hold on, just so you can know what I'm talking about without me babbling too much. Okay, so in here, remember when we were looking at the thing and we had the experiment with the white station and the black station warp cores? Now in here... Unless that has something to do with it. So this is the black hole warp core. So I think beneath that there must be a black hole. Unless the sand has something to do with it, and the sand actually teleports you. That could be a possibility as well, but we'll explore this one first. Okay, maybe the sand teleports you. Maybe the sand is the thing that teleports you. I'm gonna... explore both options. I think the more pressing option to explore is the underneath area, because it's a limited time when we have this available before, you know, that big old fella starts causing us problems. Is it maybe, am I going too low? Is it maybe higher up? Hold on, let's take a look. Walk around here. Drop onto here. No ledges, no entryways, nothing like that. How goes space exploration? Very well. I think I'm onto a great theory. I don't know exactly how to prove it, but I'm getting somewhere. Jackson, I'm getting somewhere. How are you doing? Oh, there it is. There it is. No, that's outside. Damn it. Oh, that's the sun about to call it quits. Right, let's use this to get up. Okay, watch. I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like it's got to be under there somewhere. I'm doing okay. Had Dad's birthday yesterday and Mother's Day today. Oh, wow. So it's been a pretty busy time for you. I find it weird how I'm pretty sure we've had Mother's Day. I've definitely given Mother's Day cards. But it's always a different time for different places. Or while I'm just obsessing over Star Wars stuff again. Have you been playing more, is it... Have you played Jedi Survivor? Is that the new one that's come out? Man, I know it's got to be here somewhere. Hold on, let's go over to this. This is underneath. So, black hole must be here? Right? Okay, let's go over to this one. There we go. Down under here. Where's the warp core in this one then? There's the warp core. So if this is the warp core, where does it warp? Do I have to stand on this when the sand comes past? I think the sand's all done now. We'll work that out. I finished it earlier in the week. I'm just trying to get all the collectibles now. The Star Wars mod for Blade and Sorcery also got updated, so I've been playing with lightsabers in VR. Very fun. That sounds very good. I like the vibes of that. Okay. We have a theory, and we're going to test it. We have a theory, and we're going to test it, folks. Next time we come straight here and we test that theory. What is that? Hold on, what is that? How was Jedi Survivor, Jackson? Was it worth the hype? I know it's quite buggy, isn't it? Like, I remember hearing about that. In between. Oh, flip. Go on. Going close. We know it's about to happen. We know it's about to happen. That's fine. That's fine. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Okay, we know what we're doing. Molly and I are thinking in 2 sabers and a connector thing so we each have one, but we can also use them double-bladed if we want. Very cool. I haven't had many bugs, but the frames are not as good as they should be. The story's great and the new mechanics are really cool though. That is good. That is good. I'm sure they will sort out all the optimization, you'd hope. You'd hope that they'd get that under control. They are getting there, sure. I know how it is. Right. Please make sure to eat and drink before my appointment today. I will do so, don't you worry, blood. Okay, so let's see what it said on the ship, and then we'll go back to Ash Twin and see if we can work out warping. Unless I need to set up warp cores somewhere else as well. Right, here we go. So, zoom in. The central chamber inside Ash Twin was physically sealed off by an immensely thick protective shell. The Nomai planned to construct technology capable of producing a 22-minute negative time interval on Ash Twin. The Nomai successfully reproduced the temporal anomaly first observed at Whitehall Station. Warped objects appear to arrive before they depart. The Nomai discovered they could increase the negative time interval between arrival and departure by adding energy to the warp cores. The Nomai wanted to know if a 22-minute negative time interval was possible. They concluded it would require new technology to produce the necessary energy, as well as an advanced warp core to handle these energies. Ash Twin was proposed as a location for the project. Designs for each towers on Ash Twin's equator. Each tower warps to a different planet, although many Nomai were quick to note that the sun is not actually a planet. Each tower was designed to visually reflect its warp destination. The towers allowed Nomai to quickly travel between Ash Twin and all other locations crucial to the Ash Twin project. We can work out more about that, surely. There's more to explore at the Sunless City. What is today's cereal varieties? It was my own oat milk once more. Hold on. My own oat milk once more. 3 Weetabix. I've been having local honey because my hay fever is pretty bad at the moment. And malt wheat at the moment. That is the win. And cornflakes. I'm thinking about getting some tropical granola if I can go that bougie, I suppose, next time, because I really miss tropical granola. And it is always delicious when I have it. But yeah, really missing tropical granola. What did you have for breakfast, Tortle? Oh, Tortle, also, I've been meaning to tell you. I haven't yet. Well, there's always the opportunity to start. I've been meaning to tell you. I have been setting up my greenhouse. Let's land here and just observe for a bit. I've been setting up my greenhouse in the garden. It'll be porridge, banana, chia seeds. Lovely. Where are you getting your chia seeds? Did you get them online? Was that right? Because I think I remember saying that I found them in like Tesco or something like that. But I wondered where you got yours from. Little 250 grams, about £2. There we go, perfect. Very nice stuff. Yes, setting up my greenhouse, and I currently have a tomato plant in there. I have an onion that was growing in the kitchen and I repotted it. I have a mysterious packet of seeds that I found in a car park of a garden center, and I've planted them. I found an out-of-date packet of seeds that were just lying on the kitchen table in this house when I moved in. And this is the sun. And also, what else have I got? Something's actually... Oh, some chilies. Some chilies that I took the seeds from a Mexican restaurant. Spinach off the floor. Yes, that's right. Floor spinach. But it is growing. It is actually growing, which is kind of cool. I had French toast with maple syrup, berries, and icing sugar. That sounds incredible. But I'm now patiently waiting for some Thai food. What's your order? What have you gone for, Jackson? So we don't want to teleport to the sun. Unless we do. Unless we do. Okay, this is Ash Twin. What is that? What was that? Did you see that? Huh. Great stuff. How do you intend to keep slugs away? They destroyed all my sunflowers and peas recently. Very frustrating. Now, I haven't had a problem with slugs yet. But can you not use eggshells? Does that not work? Is this something I've made up? Eggshells work against slugs. I think you can like crack eggs and like put them around. It's a myth, as is sand, copper tape, grit, mulch, etc., etc. Okay. I guess just... Ooh, I have no idea. The greenhouse is in my garden, so I can keep an eye... Or my uni garden. So I can keep an eye on when there are slugs, I suppose. And just maintain vigilance? I'm not sure. Oh, come on now. Don't run me over. Flippy, it looks like it's chasing me. Hold on. We can test this. We can test our theory. Fire. Oh, oh. Now, there must be a way. There must be a way to launch ourselves. I'm pretty sure that this is Ash Twin. Oh, the scroll definitely just got yoinked. There must be a way for us to warp ourselves to different locations using the power of the sand, maybe? Have we read that yet? Maybe that's the secret, reading that. Okay, we'll come back here if we can't work anything out. Oh, down we go. Equip translator. Some time has passed. Succeed. Okay, yeah, I think we've done this. Okay, hold on. We'll take this one out. This is where they... Okay. We need to get through there. Ah, right. So the problem is we can't destroy... Okay, we need to get through there, but the problem is we can't destroy cacti. That is the problem. Okay. The only real solution is pellet. Metaldehyde was thankfully banned from March this year, so it's iron phosphate pellets, but I'm still wary. Metaldehyde, what, apart from the fact that it kills slugs, what were the concerns? Was it environmental concerns, Tortle? I'm getting me some steamed dim sums and honey chicken. Very nice. It harms mammals. Okay. Yeah, I can see why that would be a concern. And then iron phosphate. Iron phosphate. Well, I mean, if it's a slug pellet, surely it must have effect on mammals as well. I would think. Right, I can't remember where the one that had Oxygen. Let's get back to the ship. Let's do that. That's the sensible thing to do. Yeah, I can't imagine it's great for mammals either way, but okay, we'll land it. I don't know. I'm gonna see if I can do if I can just manage the slugs without pellets. Because I wouldn't really want to pellet them if I can help it. So this is one teleport. This is the other. I really want to experiment with the Timber Hearth one, because if I can get back to Timber Hearth. They say the doses aren't sufficient to cause wider harm. Yeah, I should imagine that's their ouch, their explanation or reasoning. Drop ourselves in here. There we go. Ouch. But I have trust issues since DDT. DDT. The dichloro. Yes. It's the insecticide that was like widely sprayed, wasn't it? I mean, any phosphate insecticide or like pesticide tends to come with risks. Mammals, like organophosphates, are used quite well, were used quite regularly as like insecticides, and they cause quite horrific effects if care isn't taken. So yeah, I can understand the trust issues there. And I think it's probably wise to have those. Okay. So I believe that this is the Timber Hearth warp area. Should we just let ourselves get sucked up by... Or do we place this here first? Okay, no, we're going up. We're going up. No, it didn't work. Man, there must be some kind of trick that I'm missing. Is this a white? This is a white core. Hold on. So this is where you come out of. But how do we power it? Okay, hold on now. So that's where you come out of. You come out of these white cores. So there's that black hole warp core on Ash Twin. This is the beacon, that's right. Could it be to do with the signal scope? There's the black hole warp core on Ash Twin. And on Ember Twin, there's evidently the white hole warp core. So there must be one on every planet that promises that you're able to go to it, right? Cool, thanks, chat. Yeah, we know chat, okay. Can I launch myself up to... Yes, I can. Okay, we're fine. Okay, this is the Timber Hearth one. Now let's take a look in here. There must be some way of activating this warp core. It needs a lot of power. Folks, we will be on this for a while. Me theory crafting to do with power and all of that. So, if we theorize that this here could be the Ember Twin or Ash Twin one, which is which? Well, why would it teleport you to Ash Twin when we're on Ash Twin? Well, either way, one of these is the twin. And the other one is not. Does it have enough power? Maybe. Do we need to create a black hole somewhere? How do we reroute the power to it? Because I can't see... Right, let's go over to these... Because this is a lot of power here. There's the core, the impenetrable core of Ash Twin. Maybe we can go into the core? It's impenetrable, but surely we can get in, right? I know that... Right, I know that defeats the purpose. But, like, there must be a way. There must be a way for us to get into the center. This will go somewhere. The towers are used to warp. This game still trips me out. I really like the small world that you can basically just leap in a single bound. Yeah, I didn't expect to be able to just go straight across to Ember Twin like that, but it was kind of cool that I could. I've watched 3 playthroughs and even helped with one, but I still don't really understand this game. I think... Have you played it, Tortle, yourself? I feel like it's a lot to kind of wrap your head around. I've been talking quite a lot with Abby about the game and like theory crafting and saying like where I think I stand with it, like, oh, what this means and what this means and all of that. And that has helped me kind of collect my thoughts on it. I mean, it's pretty clear that when I'm playing it, I'm going like, and then this does this, and this does this, and this does this, which makes me sound like I'm like one step away from creating a new scientific theory. But that's how the game makes you feel. It genuinely makes you feel like that. No, if ever you want to give it a try at some point, I can lend you the game, because it is very fun. I know you will have watched it so many times, but perhaps it'll make sense if you go through it, if you like. Who have you watched watch play? It would have been maybe Nostromo? No, Nostromo. You did watch Nostromo play it on Discord. Dean? Me? Okay, once more, I'm kind of walking about. I think that I can get into the core, the impenetrable core of Ash Twin that nobody can get into. I think I can get into it. And then what I think I need to do is I need to look around on Timber Hearth, see if I can see any kind of white warp core there. Is this the... This is the Giant's Deep one here. It must have something to do with that. Okay. Sure, we can do this. Okay, it is coming around now. Sorry, my head's in the way. Let's move my head over here so you can see. I'm looking to see when this comes around so I can get sucked up here and maybe warp. Is there something I should be placing in the corners? Is there... Can I grab that? No. There are 4 things here, 4 corners here, warp core here, which is being powered by the impenetrable core. Because they said that they needed a lot of power for it to work. Maybe I can extend my time by going through the... Okay, here we go. Come on, come on. Take me away. Oh, huh? Outer Wilds? Gee, I sure hope it does. Thank you very much, Adam. Thank you very much for the resub. Welcome on in, pal. No! No! I know we can work this out. I know we can work this out. I hope you're doing well, Adam. Lovely to have you here today. How are you doing? Were you enjoying the Eurovision festivities yesterday? Oh, my ship is... in a bit of disarray. Okay, let's take a look at the impenetrable core of Ash Twin and see how we can make it a penetrable core. There must be a way in. There must be a way in. If they talk about like getting into it, right? They must get in somehow so that they can work on the Ash Twin project, right? There must be a way in. This is the... Oh, hold on. Was that the way in? Or did I just see something there? Good morning. I was indeed. I bet on Sweden winning even though I wanted Finland like everybody else. I mean, you could have just... For all I know, you could have like got really just aware of what everybody else was saying, because that sounded like everybody else was saying that, and I had no idea what was happening. But I will probably check out the performances of the groups that people have enjoyed, just so I can have a vague understanding of what's happening. It does sound fun, you know, it's like one of those things that'll be really fun to watch with friends. But I'm glad you enjoy it, Adam. Was the UK's sufficiently bad? Was that how it was? There must be a way in. Okay, we're gonna go to Timber Hearth and we're gonna search around for the... Hold on, I think we might know where the warp core is. Is it in the mine? We'll work this. They did do a bit poo, but not as bad as Germany. Wow, Germany was really bad? Okay, so those will be the ones I check out, the really bad ones. And then the really good ones as well. Oh, okay. We know what we're doing. We know what we're doing. We're gonna go on Timber Hearth and we're gonna look for... Or do we just go to Dark Bramble? Do we just throw caution to the wind and go to Dark Bramble? No, we go to Timber Hearth. We go to Timber Hearth, we go to the No My Mines. You know, I feel like I should have like a board, like the ship's log, but my own one where I just write my crazy theories. My wild theories. Right, let's pop this on, buckle up, let's go, let's go, let's go. Does anyone have plans for their Sunday? What are people up to today? Apart from, you know, watching me, of course. But after that. Okay, that's the crashed feed. We'll go over this way. Sounds like Jackson has some lovely Thai food on the go. There we go, there we go. Okay, unbuckle. Down we go. No my mines. Shed repairs, lovely stuff, Portal. Do you like do it yourself? Like the getting planks of wood, nailing them like cartoonishly. I think that's really cool. Thai food, Josh monologue stream, and some Jedi Survivor. Good combo. Lovely stuff. Lovely, lovely stuff. Can't think of a better way to spend your Sunday. I love it. It's honestly the ideal way, I should hope. Okay, let's take the Ash Twin projection stone. This is inside Ash Twin. This is inside Ash Twin. Okay, it all makes sense now. We are inside the center of Ash Twin in this projection. It all makes sense now. Okay, hold on there. I inherited a shed with the roof coming in. I'm going to measure it to buy wood. A join a friend is coming Wednesday to help re-roof it. I love this stuff, Tortle. That is so fun. Oh, that is wonderful. I hope it all goes successfully for you. Okay, so, folks, when we use this projection stone, it shows us something. This shows us Ash Twin. So this must be the center of Ash Twin, and this is where all the power's coming from. So it seems that whatever they're doing is working. Oh, jeez. Okay, let's us have a look around here. I'm terrified of being underwater, but we've definitely got more to explore on Timberhar. So let's have a look around. Okay. Is there one that clearly indicates where we should be going? Don't hold your breath. I was. Is it the gamer thing of being behind a waterfall? It's not behind the waterfall. Okay. Go down, go down. Forever hoping for a Tortle gardening / DIY stream. I would love it. Or just like a YouTube video or any kind of Discord stream. I'd love it. Immaculate vibes. Can I go down one of these? No, okay. So it just starts here and drags you in. There's no actual... Okay. And that goes down as well. Okay, that's fine. I feel like we've learned something there. Well, everything's a learning experience. Where did this head? Were we too frightened to go down there? Was this it? We died down here? Is this? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Well, it seems like there's nothing there. We could be missing something really important. But I don't see it. Okay. There's no white warp core there. Which is interesting. Hold on. Which way did we just come from? Is there... Was there a rock in here? Was that what was in here? Ah, this is where the... Error? Oh, Esker. That's ghost matter. Hold on. The tree has something in the middle of it? Is that what you're telling me? We worship the tree, the big tree. Oh, they wanted to tear down the big tree, didn't they? That must be important. Hold on. Just like the hit film Avatar. Just like the hit film Avatar. They wanted to tear down the big tree. Okay, let's fly to the big tree. Just also like the hit film Avatar, where they try and tear it down and fly around it. Has anyone seen Avatar 2? I was told recently that Avatar 2 feels like they're building up for Avatar 3, and it isn't actually, like, nothing happens. I have, it's alright. Yeah, I think that's the general consensus, isn't it? Like, it's okay. Did you prefer Avatar 1? Right. Here we go. Big tree. Where's Big Tree? So that's the crash site. That's the Atla Rock. That's... The tree's not as big as I thought. That can't be the big tree, can it? There must be a bigger tree than that. That looked like a massive tree, didn't it? Here's the warp site. Here's the warp site. Okay, land here. Unbuckle. So this is where you warp when you come to Timberhar. Okay. It is making sense there. And to be honest, I thought the OG was mid anyway. Like, VFX are amazing and revolutionary and whatnot, but the story is meh, in my opinion. That is a very fair take. And you know what? Oh, it was right there. Hold on. Okay, so let's take a look at this. We've got... Let's not take a look up. We've got Nomai. We've got this building. We've got Big Tree. That be it? No. I don't remember much of it, to be honest. I think I watched it quite a long time ago. I prefer when James Cameron sticks to submersibles. Hashtag hater-free zone. God bless. James Cameron. What other films are there by James Cameron? True Lies. Alita Battle Angel. Titanic. Aliens of the Deep. Solaris. Rambo. Aliens of the Deep sounds like it would have a submersible in it. Titanic, I suppose, does. Sanctum looks like it does. Solaris looks like it's space. Deep Sea Challenge. James Cameron's Deep Sea Challenge 3D. That's what Tortle's talking about, and that's what I'll choose to believe there. I had no clue James Cameron did Alita. This is what... Oh, he literally makes submarines? You know what? Fair play. Fair play. Yeah, stick to the submersibles, James Cameron. Take it from me. Take it from me. A barotrauma enjoyer. He went to the Mariana Trench. What? I guess that's why Deep Sea Challenge was James Cameron's Deep Sea Challenge. Wow. That's quite fun. And Titanic was inadvertently submersible. Yes, it was. It was. I guess it was just... It became submarine. Whether it's mersible, I'm not sure. Big tree. They said there's a building nearby, there's big tree. Let's land here. We'll just have a little land. Mary had a little land. I can't believe that. He went to... Hold on. James Cameron. Submarine. Let's go... Browser screen there. James Cameron submarine. On 26th of March, Canadian film director James Cameron piloted the craft to accomplish this goal, Deep Sea Challenger. Look, there he is. That's him, right? That's in Deep Sea Challenge. Maybe. Deep Sea Challenge 3D. Rolex? Is this saying, like, our watch has been down to... On both of these historic dives, Rolex was present. How bizarre. They're like, James Cameron did this really, really cool thing. And he wore a watch as well, you know? An historic dive, you know? Really, really good. And our watch was there. Does it even mention the watch again? It doesn't. Keeping time under pressure. Like the Trieste before it, James Cameron's submersible was carrying an experimental Rolex watch. In Cameron's case, a specially made Rolex Deep Sea Challenge watch was attached on the exterior of the submarine's submersible hydraulic manipulator arm. Okay. I mean, sure, it's cool. It's pretty cool, but I reckon that most people that buy Rolex watches will not be James Cameron going to the deep. Maybe. Maybe. Fair enough. Wow. Such a selling point. Most people would never even go swimming with their watch on, but Rolex flex that it can work at the deepest point on Earth. Exactly, yeah. They're like, hey, you know what? You could go swimming, and not only could you go swimming, you could go swimming, right? Consider it. Maybe even go for a swim. Does it work for astronauts too? This is when they're like, Rolex is centered on so many space missions. Okay. So this is where we have the weird rock in here. Watch. Change frequency. Hold on. We're getting it all to line up. It's all lining up, folks. Haunting, yes. Sorry, it is a little bit weird, this part. But if that lines up, how cool will this be? Go on. Go on, you're so close. No, you're so close, you're so close, you're so close, no! No, don't go! Okay. In the ancient glade, the quiet shade, it's always dark across old bog. Across old bog. Is that supposed to give me a hint to something? It's always dark across old bog. Keep an eye on it. Move away. James Cameron's Rolex would be useful to test in this game. Okay, keep going. Always dark across old bog. Right, let's go. Cave shard. Unknown. So there are more shards about. Always dark across old bog. There's a big tree. Right, you know what? Big tree. We might have to talk to the people in Timberhearth because they mentioned the big tree. They were like, oh, this big tree, we want it gone. And maybe they'll be able to tell us where the big tree is. Okay, here we go. Let's launch. None of those are particularly big trees. Sorry to any tree lovers. Okay. Land, unbuckle, down we go. Actually, let's... That makes the same, like, quantum noise. Okay, big tree guy was... That's nice. Explore about. So that's slate here. Not slate here. I keep getting killed by ghost matter. Not if you use your scout to detect it, you won't, you dumb idiot. Did you think I made that just so you could take pretty little pictures of trees? It has multiple uses. You do know you can use it as a light source, right? Stars above, please tell me you knew that. Okay, let's tell him about the supernova. Oh yeah, the observatory has an exhibit about that. Between you and me, I glossed over some of the finer details. Astrophysics is really more Hornfield's domain. Me, I'm here for the rocket science and marshmallows. Okay, thanks, Slate. Let's keep going. Big tree. I don't think I was supposed to go this way around. Let's drop down. There you are. Forget your spacesuit. Where's the big tree? Where's the... Oh, big tree! Big tree. There must be something here. Go into the big tree. Refuel the jetpack, good. The stress beacon. Escape pod 2. We've been to that one. Oh, so that's where all the escape pods are. Okay. Fine. Well, that must be the big tree then. Launch power to the big tree. I'm good, actually. Thank you. Okay, the observatory has an exhibit about quantum supernovas. That's... fishing minigame. Okay. So there's the ghost matter here. Yeah, I know. Thank you. And it said, I'm off to investigate the smoke. Is that what it said? No. East Nomai ruins. South Quantum Grove crater. Geyser Mountains. Young Bark crater. Let's aim it at Young Bark crater, shall we? What's in Young Bark crater? Hold on. Tell me what's in there. That's where the... okay. That's where the thing has crashed. Fine. 0G cave, and we want to go to the observatory. Let's go here. The Nomai statue's eyes. They used to be closed. Probably should have started with that, and now they're open. We're not sure why they opened, since no one actually saw it happen, but this is huge news. Should someone tell Gabbro? Or maybe Rybeck? Oh stars, this is so exciting. It's making my stomach hurt. Hey, look at this. The statue opened its eyes. Bet you wish you'd seen that happen, huh? Me too. I'm not even a little closer to understanding what's going on with the statue. Was there something else you needed? Tell me more about Feldspar. Feldspar was one of the 4 founding members of Outer Wilds, along with our flight coach Gosson, Slate the engineer, and me. As ground control and later the museum curator, I didn't work with Feldspar as closely as Slate and Gosson did. I can tell you Feldspar was absolutely fearless though. Nothing scared them. Test piloted everything Slate ever built. It's a wonder Feldspar lived to see space, frankly, but they did. Flew all sorts of dangerous stunts and explored everything they could find. And then one day they just didn't come back. We don't know what happened or where Feldspar went, or even whether they're still alive. It's been a long time since they left. Okay. Okay, so it has an exhibit on it going supernova. This was it here, right? Start to contract. But it's happening too quickly. Happening too quickly. Anglerfish. Oh, that's the anglerfish. No my skeletons. Okay, little scouts. Warp retrieval. Okay, okay. We're nearly ready. Felix and I have finished construction, and she says calibrating the device won't take long. Fortunately, the Atlarock's lack of atmosphere will make calibration simple. After all this time, I'm finally thrilled to resume our research. So, something's on the Atlarock, then. Morning, Steen. Welcome on in, pal. How are you doing? Lovely to have you in here. We are theorizing this, that, and the other in this game today, pal. It's a wild one. A really wild one. Okay, that's the quantum. Right, that's opened up. Fine, fine, fine. Let's go to our ship. Let's go to the Atlarock. See if we can find about any calibration or anything like that. Who are you? Any new dirt? Moon wine? Okay, fine. Launch tower. Let's go. We can do this. How are you doing, Steen? What are the plans for the day? Hey, I'm still going. Cool. I've said this. No, I don't really want to. Thank you. Okay, let's go to the Atla Rock. We've got this. I know we do. Up we go. In we go. Buckle up. Where is the Atla Rock? Yeah, I can see the sun's having a bit of a nightmare. There it is. There it is. Go to it. You got it, pal. Okay, okay. Slow down. Speed up slightly. Calibration. So that must be... So that's that fella's hut. Let's land up here. Okay, unbuckle. Get ourselves on. Okay. So let's calibrate to... Where's it currently calibrated to? Take that out of there. Here. Is that... Oh. Okay, maybe that's the Eye of the Universe, which we haven't... we have... They had the problem with the Eye of the Universe. They couldn't work out where it went. That's right, isn't it? Okay, I don't know where that is. That's fine. Is this Giant's Deep here? It's all happening. No, that's Dark Bramble. Okay. And then this. No, not yet. Not yet. I'm busy. I'm busy! That is the sun. Okay, well, hold on. Let's go down. Let's go down. They struggled, didn't they? They were like, oh, we can't. The eye signal... In here, follow, Giant Deep, nothing from the eye. Okay. The calibration didn't work then. Okay, right. I'm gonna take a short break there. I just need to make a phone call, and then I will be back. I'll put some music on for you. Eventually, when I get enough clips, I will actually just have... I should have stopped after The Hobbit. I should have, you're right. I'm calling the devs. Tell me why they can't calibrate it. Yes, I'll be right back. I'll put on some music for you all. Here we go. Let's get some music. Let's get Double Date. There we go. I'll be right back. Go anywhere. Go anywhere. Not don't go anywhere, go anywhere. Get yourself something to eat, some breakfast if you haven't already had, some caffeinated drink of your choice, some water. Go for a pee. I'll catch you in a bit. I've got a call to make. Get yourself a biscuit with the one biscuit.
What should I say? Hello. Look at him! What's he doing? What did he just take off the bed?
tank, I believe. And it's going to live in this room, and it's going to shit everywhere, and it's going to stink.
I swear there are like 4 gens that are like nearly done. I'm getting destroyed, but it's fine. I'm fucking cracked.
Folks, it's very distressing stuff. It's not always this distressing on the stream.
Well, that's all he can do though, so he's a little bit... Oh, but... Pipped by our very own Tortle, that's... Right, I am back, I'm back. I didn't end up making a phone call to the devs, they wouldn't answer. But, you know who does answer? Me, this guy. Hi, how's it going? Thank you for the clips, Tortle, as always. Greatly appreciated. Hey. What a night that was. Okay. I actually have started going back and watching the clips afterwards, so like when the stream ends, so I know which clips I missed, which I guess is sad, but it's fun. I get to see all my friends play their games, which I've been missing. Right. Wakey. We have so many things that we don't know how to do. We're... Sun Station. There's a way to safely travel to the Sun Station from Ash Twin. Right. Okay, yes, there is a way to travel to the Sun Station, but we don't know how to get in there. Let's us go to Brittle Hollow, Giant Deed, Orbital, Dark Bramble. Brittle Hollow we haven't been to at all. White Hole. Interloper. Should we go to the Interloper? Where should we go? Quantum Moon? Nobody's been able to land on it. The Rock. Let's go to Brittle Hollow. Why not? What is C rumor mode? Ah, that's where it's like this, whereas map mode is like this. The Thai food has arrived. Hurrah, lovely stuff, lovely stuff. Enjoy that. Enjoy the dim sum. I was wondering if I had any rumors lately. Okay, so what is that over there? Is that the Interloper? Cool, that's the Interloper. Where are we? This is us. Brittle Hollow. Let's go to Brittle Hollow. We haven't been. It'll be quite interesting to see what there is there, don't you think? And it might help us in our journey. This Hollow's lantern. Okay. This looks like we're landing somewhere meaningful and important, doesn't it? Let's land ourselves here. Brill. Lovely. How's gravity on this planet? Unidentified signal nearby. Oh. What? Distress beacon. Okay, what other signals are there? Okay. Let's head on up here. It does look quite, What just happened? Something just collapsed on me. It does look quite, crashed. Okay. Distress beacon, escape pod 1. Let's have a read of this. Is everyone unharmed? No one was... These are new Nomai. Thatch plume. No one was badly injured from the escape pod's impact. We're incredibly fortunate. This is good news, at least. Have we heard from escape pod 2 or escape pod 3? Felix! They were the one that was on the moon. No, I'm unable to make contact. My equipment can hear the other 2 escape pods' distress signals, however. With any comfort, both pods must be structurally intact. I'll continue calling for them. My gratitude. If we can... Natch! The moon is approaching again! Everyone brace yourselves, swiftly. The volcanic moon has returned. Be cautious of falling ash and debris. That must be what's hitting the planet. I believe the moon has passed. This planet doesn't appear eager to have guests. We're certainly unwelcome on its surface. We need to find shelter, and quickly. The volcanic moon won't be gone for long. I observed several promising sites below the surface, but we'll need to construct a way for everyone to climb safely down this cliff. Perhaps we could build platforms. Okay, let's go into their escape pod. See what we can find in here. Okay. Begin flight log. Escape pod 1. Vessel has been mortally injured. Escape pod sequence activated. Emergency. That was what I meant to say. Awaiting departure from vessel. Launching escape pod 3. Launching escape pod 2. Ah, because we saw escape pod 2, and we saw 3 and 2. We didn't see 1. Now launching escape pod 1. Alert. Collision imminent. Preparing for impact. Scanning external environment. Scan complete. Minor structural instabilities detected. Pockets of breathable air detected. Adequate solar energy detected. Verdict, hospitable. Emergency escape hatch. Let's pop it open. Oh, very nice. How cool is that? That was... Where's this gone? It came out of a white hole. If we... Yeah. Okay. If we fall through there, we end up at the white hole. Use caution. A black hole sleeps below. You must not... Flippin' hell. Yeah. Jeez, man. It's like falling apart around me. This is terrifying. Okay. Okay, this looks promising. Of note, be sure not to wander far from here. Though this area is somewhat unstable, it's safer than any we've found so far. The temporary settlement is finished, but remember to be cautious of falling rocks and dust created by meteor impacts. Surface integrity 100%. Oh, can I use that to... Ah, I can use it to tell if something's going to break when I step on it. That's useful. Good morning, Ree. Welcome on in, pal. How are you doing? Lovely to have you in here on this fine Sunday morning. I'm really going at it with this game, so I'm going to be talking absolute rubbish. So I hope you can bear with me for that. I'm good, thank you. How are you? I've been good, thank you. It's been a week of very late finishes. and poor work-life balance. So I am recovering from that, fortunately. I have just actually annoyed my eye there. It was interesting, like, we were getting out of the house by 7 each morning and getting in at, like, 7 each night, which was chaos. And at the end, we had to, like, rank how we found the rotation that we were on. And I was talking to one of my, like, friends that was on the rotation with me, and it was like, how did you find the workload? And they were like, not enough. Not enough. I was like, not enough? Not enough? We've been out the house for 12 hours a day. I'd say that's enough. I don't know about you, but I think that's sufficient, personally. So, it just goes to show vet students love to suffer like that. Given concerns about our settlement stability, where should we construct a new, less temporary shelter? We need to stay close to the escape pod, so Felix can monitor incoming messages. We can't be rescued if we aren't present to respond. I don't believe anyone's coming to save us, Thatch. Now we must save ourselves. I agree. We're here because the Eye's signal called to us and we followed. If we're to find it, we need not to merely survive, but thrive. This is a wise point, Plume, and eloquently made. If moving to the Northern Glacier will keep us safer, then that is what we shall do. I believe we should migrate to the Northern Glacier. Building beneath the crust again would shelter us from the volcanic moon's eruptions. What if we use gravity crystals to craft a stable path? I see. Okay, we'll come back to that. Wanted to take my sleeping bag. Yeah, I wanted to camp out in the practice. Bizarre. But it was a nice environment, and I think the workload was good. I think the travel was a bit of a problem, but the workload was fine. How have you been, Ree? Have you had any success in your searching? Because I know last time I was on, you were searching for a volunteer position. This knowledge is too dear to lose. Here is everything we can recall about the signal we encountered while aboard the vessel. The signal looked like an eye, round, with a circle at the center much like a pupil. Suppose the signal was looking for something. The signal was older than the universe itself. This is the most significant detail. No my clan has ever encountered anything like it. How can anything in this universe be older than the universe itself? Imagine what rare and profound knowledge it might offer. We must find this eye of the universe. That's it there. And then Felix went searching on the moon and wasn't able to calibrate, I see. All kind of adding up. I'm a little frightened. Cool, we're fine. Jeez. Turn our torch on, shall we? Down here? Okay. Is the hardest part of this tragedy not knowing what we may have lost? Or will the hardest part come later? When we learn? Be well, Aunt Mallory. Mallory we've already met. Aunt Mallory, okay. Do I have to start making a family tree for it? That's so. A little bit dicey here. The pain of your absence is sharp and haunting, and I would give anything not to know it. Anything but never knowing you at all, which would be worse. Oh, don't. I can only hope that you are safe, Keek, wherever you are. Don't, that's gonna make me cry. Oh, I love this. I love the Nomai. I think they're such interesting characters that we can read about in an interesting way. This game is wonderful for stuff like that. My brother wasn't in escape pod 1 with us. Was he in pod 2 or pod 3? Was he able to board an escape pod at all? We sacrificed too much arriving here. I will not allow our clan's greatest loss to be in vain. Thank you. Must be, am I missing something here? No, that's why that's there, so we can actually get out if I don't have any fuel. Eesh. Thank you, Nightbot. Appreciate it, bud. Have we been up here? Okay, so this is the indication that they use the gravity crystals, maybe? Okay, let's move over this way. We're just going to make sure that we have explored everything over here, and then we're going to get looking for... I fell off. The bridge for the right way. Been here. Didn't go down here, so let's go down here. Can we get around? I get around, round, I get around? Can I fly over? No. Surface integrity. Oh, can I shoot through that? No. Okay. I don't know how to punch. Ah. I can get around. There we go. That was good. Ilex, that's new. Look out below. Look out for the gravity hole. But should you slip and lose your grip, then into space you'll go. Lovely. Drop down here. Freeze. How's the integrity there? Right, well. Okay, right. I can't understand. Why did the vessel crash in that place? We warped to follow that curious signal from the eye of the universe. Where we arrived was wrong. It wasn't where we tried to go. Suppose it wasn't a problem with the vessel, but with our destination. I'm afraid for our friends in Escape Pod 3. Was the vessel unwell in some way? No. Anona and I checked before the warp, and the warp core and navigation systems were both well. That was right above me. So they searched for the eye. They got grabbed by Dark Bramble. The vessel got grabbed by Dark Bramble. The escape pods got launched off. Is that right? I imagine that's Dark Bramble, at least. Okay, we've been there. Down we go. Let's go across to... Jeez. It's daunting having things just flipping out, falling around you. Okay, have we been in here? No, we haven't. Okay, what does this say? User, this is a new person. We can hear the other escape pod's distress signals, which gives me hope. Foley, are you still there? Here. I'm unsure how to survive in this place without you. I'm unsure how to be me without you. Don't say these things, man. Don't say these things. I genuinely could cry. There's such, like, in-depth characters with just a couple of lines. Like, how can I feel the emotion for an ancient civilization that we haven't seen in any... we can see all how they live and everything like that, but we know nothing else about them. And yet I feel emotional about them. Okay. We're gonna try going up here. This wasn't where I wanted to go. I want to get to the gravity stone. Is it over there? Yeah, it is. Okay, we're going to follow the gravity stone now. If we need to come back here at some point, we can. But now, the gravity pathway. Okay. It's terrifying. This is cool. Like, all this time we've been waiting for this mechanic to actually be useful. And now it is. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so at the start in the observatory. What? Is it? I can't get across to there. How am I to get across to there? Have I come too late? No. Oh, flip. Okay, wait for your fuel to recharge. Oh, jeez. Okay, fine. I think we got there too late. I think that was the problem. We got there too late. Maybe we get there earlier and we do that straight away, and then we don't have the problem. Because I think the planet is falling apart around you. So we get there early, and then it won't be falling apart, and we can just walk across. Maybe. Yeah, at the start in the observatory, there is an example of one of those stones, and you can use it to just walk on the wall. And we've been waiting for it to actually become present. Okay, here we go. Got this. Okay, let's check the ship's log. Rumor mode for you, Turtle. Okay. Okay, so let's zoom in here. So we've got escape pod 1. One of 3 Nomai escape pods that crashed in our solar system. All 3 escape pods were launched from something called the vessel, which was badly damaged. Let's go back to the vessel then. The Nomai warped to the solar system in a spaceship called the Vessel. They were attempting to follow a signal from the eye of the universe. The vessel crashed somewhere in dark bramble. A mural of 3 escape pods evacuating the Nomai vessel. A mural of dark bramble ensnaring the Nomai vessel. A mural of a Nomai vessel encountering a signal. One of the 3 Nomai escape pods never made it out of dark bramble. The Nomai constructed a temporary settlement beneath their crashed escape pod. The Nomai worked together to recall an eye-shaped signal they encountered while aboard the vessel. Eye-shaped signal, interesting. The signal was somehow older than the universe itself. The Nomai decided to call it the Eye of the Universe. The Nomai abandoned the settlement over growing concerns about its stability. They decided to migrate from the old settlement to the northern glacier. They used gravity crystals to craft a stable path beneath the surface. Okay, that's how we're going to get there. But we need to actually get there. Let's go. Brittle Hollow, where are you, pal? Oh, flip, sorry. Okay, there are the twins. There you are. What is that? What's that? What is that? It's like a moon of Brittle Hollow. We've got Hollow's lantern. And then just this. Well, we'll come back to that, because we know that we need to... get to Brittle Hollow quite quickly. Oh, flip, where am I? Go down. Maybe this is the Northern Observatory and we can skip the... Hold on. Don't lose track of it. We lost track of it. Where has it gone? There it is. Okay, keep an eye on it. Don't lose sight of it. Tower shard. Plume, Felix and I have determined this atypical shard of rock is the reason objects in this grove are behaving in a quantum manner. Of note, a unique signal is coming from this shard. Curiously, our friend the Wandering Moon sounds the same. I've also heard the same signal the shard produces calling out from Giant's Deep, Timber Hearth, and the Hourglass Twins. Suppose there are other shards like this one. The only other object we've observed displaying this quantum behavior is the Wandering Moon. I imagine the moon's behaviors and this grove are related. In her note from earlier, Felix mentions this strange type of rock isn't found elsewhere in Brittle Hollow. What if it isn't originally from this planet? Hypothesis: this quantum shard is from the Wandering Quantum Moon. Perhaps it is even a small piece of the moon itself. Okay. Let's go over here. So, we've seen the one on the Hourglass Twins, and we've seen the one on Timber Hearth. We haven't seen the one on Giant's steep yet. This is new. Beneath your feet lies the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. If you're preparing to make your first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon, descend the steps to the entrance below. The knowledge held within will help you on your journey. Okay. Trees are moving. The trees in this grove wander about freely. The entire plant, roots and all. This is not normal, even for this alien planet. And I never see them move. Is that even possible? If anyone else witnesses this disturbing behavior, I implore you, record your observations here. Either these trees are aberrant, or my brain must be. Plume is right. The trees do move. I confess I didn't notice until I read his notes. Alarmingly, it isn't only the trees. There is other matter in this area, such as that unusual shard of rock, moving in the same eerie way. That rock is unusual for another reason too. Thatch, it possesses colour and texture I've never seen elsewhere on this planet. Hypothesis, this rock shard's presence is significant. We should study it. Could it be what is causing other nearby objects to also move about this area? Well, yes, that is what it is. And that's why my ship has now been knocked. Okay, let's go within. Beneath our feet lies the observatory. Oh, it's going quite deep. Is it really down here? Did I miss something? Oh no, it is down there. How do I get in? The Southern Observatory. Flip my words. South. Entrance to the Quantum Tower of Knowledge. Below. That back up. Well, we want to go down, so let's... Hold on, that seems like bait. Am I being taken to the black hole? No, it's fine. Okay. And then this is how I tell it to go up. Okay. Okay. Be welcomed in this place. Above you stands the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. If you're making your first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon, ascend these stairs and obtain the last of the knowledge you need for your journey. The crossroads east. Okay. Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay, hold on. Ascend these stairs. Right, well, how am I to do that when it's broken apart, pal? How am I to get up there? Okay, well, that's maybe for another time because we're not there yet. Let's go this way. That's gonna take me into the... Oh, no, it's not. Okay, fine. Where is the settlement? Is that the settlement over there? Hold on, I heard... Hello? Ryback! This is the ultimate game of... Okay, we'll come back to that. Yeah, I imagine so. Oh, you launched! That's great! Great job, you! Wow, I guess that means I've been out here a while, huh? Well, this is Brittle Hollow, but you probably knew that. Lot of history here. It's great. What are you doing here? I'm here to see the Hanging City. It's always been my dream to see it with my own 4 eyes, ever since I was a hatchling. An alien race lived in this solar system long before our species even existed. How could I not want to see what their civilization was like? Only, you've probably heard the others say it, right? I'm afraid of space. Seriously, I'm more surprised than anybody that I'm out here. Do you want to know how I even got this far? I fell. Tripped over a gravity crystal. It's dumb luck I landed somewhere my little scout says is halfway stable, instead of being sucked into what's below. I've been gauging the stability of the ground around me using my little scout, and this seems to be the place with the best surface integrity. So I'm just going to stay here until I'm ready to move on. But that's enough about me and my problems. You didn't come all this way to listen to me blather, did you? Yeah, that'll be... Yeah. Great Stephen Gerrard impression. Adam, I couldn't take your place in that. I learned something. Oh, cool. What is it? I found the Nomai escape pod on Brittle Hollow. Wow. So, then, the Nomai probably came here from somewhere outside the solar system. And they must have been in trouble for when they launched their escape pod. But what kind of trouble? And where did the escape pod launch from? I'm so curious. This is an amazing discovery. I hope we can find out more about how and why the Nomai arrived here. I learned something else. I saw the old settlement. Isn't it amazing? Hard to believe the settlement is still standing, but there it is. It really makes you appreciate living somewhere like Timber Hearth. You know, somewhere that isn't being constantly bombarded with meteors and rocks and stuff. That's a proper staggy there. Hello, Staggies. Welcome on in, pal. How are you doing? How is everything? It's lovely to see you in here. Okay, I learned something else. Staggies, I'm going fully in on this game. I'm very excited by it. It is super, super cool. I saw the Sunless City on Ember Twin. You mean there's another Nomai city inside of Ember Twin? That's incredible. A whole city, and I had no idea it existed. This is great.
Hey, Stinky!
Hey, Stinkies. Hello, hello. Lovely to have you in here, Staggies. I'm doing well, thank you. I'm doing well. I'm quite tired from the past week, but I have quite a free week next week, and I'm giving blood today, so all very good things. No pressure, of course, but looking forward to any streams that you do. And hopefully I might be able to catch a few this next coming week. Why did they keep the sand out? If it were me, I'd be nervous about getting buried in the caves by that awful river of sand. Gosh, the Nomai sure were ingenious, building an entire settlement underground. The Sunless City. Wow. That means there were two groups of Nomai. One that lived on Ember Twin, and one that lived here on Brittle Hollow. But they must have travelled around the solar system, so that Nomai writing could be found on other planets too. Where should I explore here? Oh wow, where shouldn't you explore here? Not the black hole, actually. That's very no. Which is unfortunate because the most exciting stuff is all below the crust, including the Hanging City. That's just to the north. You can kind of see it from here. There's also this big dome on the south pole called the Southern Observatory. You can't get inside from the surface. Trust me, I tried, but if it's like the rest of the Nomai structures here, there's probably a path to it beneath the crust somewhere. Good luck with exploring. If you learn anything about the Nomai, I'd love to hear it if it's not too much trouble. Good stuff, yeah. I'm feeling pretty good. What are you doing out here? Me? I'm an archaeologist, remember? The archaeologist, I guess. Seeing as I'm all Timber Hearth Scott right now, Brittle Hollow is rich with Nomai history. That's why I'm here. This planet is an absolute treasure trove of culture, history, and science. If you have any questions about the Brittle Hollow Nomai, I'm your Hearthian. Or, I have some knowledge of them. I mean, so maybe I can help. Okay, well, I know more than you. Sorry to say it. That's to rescue you from falling in the black hole. No, what does this say? Oh, that's to go back. Okay. Well, if you did want to get back, you can go that way, pal. Refuel my jetpack. How am I to get out of here? Suppose this way, then. That is quite frightening. How do I get across to that? Oh. Don't knock me out, little scout. I go across to that side? Would it be beneficial to go across to that side? The archaeologist, you're our archaeologist. Hold on. Oh, okay. Can I steer which way I go? If I want to go this way, can I? No, I'll flip. Folks, it's not looking good. Right, well, we better start moving towards the... Hold on. What the hell's this? Is this where Brittle Hollow goes? It falls down into the... Oh, that is pretty cool. It falls down into the hole, and then you're gone. Right, let's go to the interloper. Ah, I see you're about to fight Seed the Scaleless. Yes. Yes, I am. Ah, because it's Dark Souls Sunday. Okay. This, I mean, it's not all terrible. Like, we did lose our... What is that? We did lose our ship. We are steaming towards something called the interloper. At like a very rapid pace. Help. Help. I'm gonna hit that and die. It is all bad. It's all bad. Okay, not Dark Bramble, Brittle Hollow again. I think we can do it. Thank you very much. I think we can do it. I think we can get to Brittle Hollow and we can actually make something useful from it. Rather than just dying again and again. Sorry, folks. Bear with me. We're learning more and more about the civilization by the second. Okay, there must be something new. Quantum Shard. Quantum Signal. Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Rybeck's Camp. Okay, let's go here first. Quantum Shard. A strange rock shard that wanders when no one is watching. The Nomai determined the shard is the reason objects in this grove behave in a quantum manner. The Nomai hypothesized that this shard is actually a piece of a quantum moon. The shard emits the same signal as the quantum moon. The Nomai detected a quantum signal coming from somewhere in Giant's Deep. This tower, located on Brittle Hollow's equator, held useful knowledge for Nomai embarking on their first pilgrimage to the quantum moon, but we can't get on it, so that's a bit of a problem. Rybeck's Camp. Rybeck has set up a camp at the bottom of the crossroads. Their excitement at being surrounded by so much Nomai history is matched only by their terror of the black hole. Rybeck is Timberheart's only archaeologist. They overcame their fear of space to explore Brittle Hollow's treasure trove of Nomai culture. Rybeck says you can't get into the observatory from the surface. They tried, but there's probably a path to it beneath the crust somewhere. Okay. We go again, is what we do. Let's go. Hey, Brittle Hollow, where are you? There you are. Let's go. As the song by Wolfpack and Corey Wong famously says, let's go. Oh, I'm going too high. Okay. So we can't get into it from the surface. Let's start reversing now. We can't get into it from the surface now. But surely a storyteller so great must be just another story, right? So true, Lelamo. My lovely friend Lelamo. Lelamo, I'm loving this game. I'm loving this game. I hope you're doing well, pal. Storyteller that great can exist, and does exist. Okay, how we pop. Have you heard the one about power couples? You heard the one about the immortal Lord of Dreams? I'm not going to say it too loud because Twitch is always watching, but they don't get me. I don't hear anything about the immortal Lord of Dreams anymore. I haven't heard about the immortal Lord of Dreams for a long time. And it's actually quite lovely. Quite refreshing. It's going to collapse beneath me, but we're fine. We stay silly. Glad you're enjoying it. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, it is very, very fun. Let's immediately go to this way and start walking, because ceiling's going to fall in shortly and we can't Can't risk it. Up we go. Da 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 da. Get running. There we go. We can see the entire route. Before the ceiling falls in, we need to move. Because it happens a lot quicker than you would think. How are you doing, Lelamo? What have you been up to, pal? Okay. Okay, this is fine. We're nearly across to the part that didn't fall in. So as soon as we're across to there, we don't have to worry as much anymore. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good. Perfect. Lovely. Look at that. I've been up to sleeping. Wonderful stuff. I just woke up. I figured as much. But hey, that's a good healthy lie-in, I would say. Oh, flip. Oh, jeez. Why'd they do this to me? Oh, flip. That was me feeling personally slighted by their choice in gravity. Okay, let's take a look down here. Oh, hold on. The Nomai lived a long time ago. They lived a long time ago, but they also didn't. It's all about time, and they worked out the power was such great. There was such great power that it went so far back, but they also launched it like 22 minutes ago or whatever it was. They harnessed the power. They harnessed the power. I'm calling it there. I'm calling it there. I'm calling it. That's it. That's it. Game solved. Game solved. Ghost matter detected nearby. Where is the ghost matter? Okay, it's out the door, so I think we're okay for now. It is out the door, right? So we can come down there. But we can't go out there. Okay, fine, fine, fine. Clipped and shipped. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Get that clipped. That's me saying it. That's me saying it. Send it to the devs. Expecting you to get a hastily scrawled whiteboard theory board. I actually have a notebook, Lelmo. It's not on me at the moment, but I do have a notebook with all of my theories. Freeze detected. Ghost matter detected. Ghost matter's down there. Yeah. And also, welcome in, Vals. Okay, here we go. A scroll. Pick up the scroll. Pop it down here. Read this. Lami, explanation of festival. All the Nomai clans from all over the universe meet in one place to share what they've learned in science and art. It's called the festival. And that's from an adult. Don't forget, festivals happen every 10 years. We can't go because we're stuck here. But Felix says we used to go too. At some festivals, one clan's big discovery can mean all the Nomai get to advance too, like Anona's warp core, which made it so everyone can warp long distances and explore more. Each clan has a festival envoy to show their most interesting work. Our envoy was Thatch. A single festival could last a long, long time. Let's take that scroll out. Pop this one in. Solanum, formation of this universe. No one knows how this universe was made, but one thing we do know is everything used to be very hot and very dense, tightly packed together. They spelt it wrong. That's quite nice, but like maybe they're meant to because they're a kid, right? As this early universe expanded, it also cooled down. Once it had cooled down enough, particles were able to group together to form things like galaxies, stars, and planets. Since then, space has continued to expand at a faster and faster rate, which is hard to think about for too long without your brain hurting. That's the block universe theory that makes your brain hurt. This universe will keep getting colder and larger until one day the stars and the life they support will all die. That's scary to think about, even though Konoi tells me it won't happen in our lifetimes, but it'll happen in someone else's someday. That is quite a bleak outlook, but I suppose so, yeah. There's the... That's the warp core. That's where the brittle hollow warp core must go. But how do we get the warp to actually work? Okay, ghost matter nearby. No ghost matter there. Walk across to this. Where is this? Have we been here? That takes us up. Is this where we just were? That was how we walked across. Okay. Let's walk across to this one then. Have we been across to here? Is this where we came down? Ghost matter. Let's go across to here. I'm getting there. I'm really getting there with the understanding of things. Okay, that's all of that just fell down. So maybe that was somewhere that I could have walked. Oh, flip. That was somewhere I could have walked, but now I can't. Okay, here we go. School District. Meltwater District. Eye Shrine District. Black Hole Forge District. We want to go to the... So that's school. This is school. Can we hop on the wall here? Oh, so we were just at school. That was school. Oh, very cool. So now we're at Meltwater District. Okay, this is cool. This is cool. I like this. Black Hole Forge controls. Well, let's learn more about it first. The Ash Twin project requires a powerful, highly advanced warp core. How do we obtain it? Okay. Scroll. I'm a bit nervous it's all going to come around. Solution 2. We didn't get solution 1. Solution 2. We could craft a new advanced warp core, inspired by the vessel's warp core. Abandoning the vessel's warp core and its casing means losing valuable knowledge. This is true. However, it's knowledge we have little hope of recovering. It would be best to relearn, I think. I would very much like to craft such a powerful core. More relevantly, I believe the Black Hole Forge crew and I could recreate the basic design. This is the safest path for our clan. Is the safest path the best one? Our goal is worth the risk. Is it though? We've tried for so long to find something that I and others now believe might be impossible to find. If the search for the eye is a futile one, we should choose the option with the least potential for harm. The greatest challenge here, I think, is we don't have the design for such a powerful core, or any of the original crafters of the vessel's core. No, but Poke was apprenticed to a Nona who created the original design, and our Black Hole Forge is adept at crafting simpler cores. I believe I can be of use here. The vessel's warp core was created before my time, but a Nona explained many of his designs to me. Okay. There another scroll about here lying around? That's solution 2. Where's solution 1? No solution 1? Okay. It is making me very nervous that everything's falling down around us. Okay, let's go through here. Okay, up we go. Ah, there it is. Is this solution 1? Let's see. Okay, solution 1. We could retrieve the warp core from the vessel. This would require a return to Dark Bramble. Plume, my father, said many good Nomai perished there. Oh, so Plume's no longer about? My mentor, Coleus, and his old mentor once discovered and studied an anglerfish fossil on Ember Twin. Using that knowledge, we could avoid the anglerfish entirely. I remember that anglerfish fossil. We used to play in Fossil Fish Cave when we were children. How cool is this? How cool is this? What Mallory and I learned from that fossil would theoretically help us evade the anglerfish, but our hypothesis was never tested on a live specimen. They're blind. The vessel's warp core is broken at best. Recall those present when the vessel crash said it sustained lethal injuries. There's no guaranteed reward for this risk. Even if it no longer functions, the old core could be a valuable blueprint, provided we're able to transport it back here. Perhaps we could still repair it. My grandmother told me there was little time to assess the nature or extent of the damage. The anglerfish is blind, so is that how you dodge it? You send your scout. You must send your scout, right? That must be it. You send your scout off and that distracts them. Maybe. I don't know. I feel strange trying to recreate Anona's warp core without him. At times it still feels strange to no longer be his, brackets very young, apprentice, and for the Black Hole Forge to be in my care and not his. Hypothesis. This will always feel strange. Even though my time with him was short, I miss my old mentor, and deeply. To have the chance to try is thrilling, but I don't want to disappoint everyone. I think I can do this, probably, but what if excitement has clouded my assessment of my own abilities? Was I wrong in volunteering to build it? I was born in this star system and never saw Anona's warp core with my own 3 eyes. I only know what he taught me. What if I've bitten off a larger portion than I can consume? Still, all I can give is my best. And as Anona would say, should my best prove insufficient, then we will find another way to achieve what's needed. I have Clary and Root in the Forge, and I have my clan. I'm not alone. I didn't manage to catch up on last stream, so I'm not sure which bits you've discovered anymore. So, Lelamo, what I did last stream was I mainly explored Ember Twin and Ash Twin, and then I went straight to the bit that goes like and breaks off the orbital cannon. Like I flew straight there, went to the orbital cannon, and then I found out that part of the orbital cannon had dropped off when they were making it in Giant's Deep. So I went to the surface of Giant's Deep, and I found out that it had dropped down beneath. I think it was the probe tracking module dropped beneath Giant's Deep. I found the anglerfish cave. I explored the Sunless City, not entirely. Today I've been to the high energy lab on Ember Twin, and I found out that you can teleport using the towers on Ash Twin, but I don't know how to do it. I don't know how you warp using them. I can see that they have like warp cores set into the floor. They've got the black hole cores, and then as I said earlier, I saw the white core. I saw the white core on the ceiling in here. I've seen one on the twins. So I've seen a couple around. I just don't know how to get them to work and actually make the holes. So I think that's catching up on where I'm up to with my knowledge. Where am I right now? Oh, jeez. Okay, well, this is fine. We do kind of want to be under here, though. Like, we want to go to one of the districts. Some great progress, then. I think so. It's feeling like I'm understanding more and more by the second. So, hopefully... Okay, let's go into the Forge controls. Hopefully we'll begin to keep understanding. Black Hole Forge controls. Oh! How do we get to that? Oh, we gotta go up. Okay, we've pulled the Black Hole Forge out of the... Okay. So what was the next district? Eye Shrine District. Can we get up there? Okay, fine. Okay, we're at the Eye Shrine District now. Let's cross this way. The thing I love about this game, Lelamo, is you can do it in any order, kind of. I guess things do point you in certain directions, but I could just go around. I feel like I'm nearly out of time here, which is making me sad because there's so much more to explore over here. That's very interesting. Through here. Okay. I imagine I've been hard on Poke again. This in turn means I made things difficult for her sister, Clary. If Poke and I are oil and water, Clary is our emulsifier. She certainly makes us a better team than with mixing through shaking, although sometimes I would like to shake Poke. Jokes aside, I suppose my own fear of never finding the eye prompted my argument with Poke. That would be immature of me. I should apologize, at least to Clary, who could then tell Poke. Funny. I think I'm running low on time here. I think getting into that forge is one of the only things in this game I don't know how to do. Interesting. Eeh. That is interesting. I'm gonna try and do it. I'm gonna try and do it, Lelamo, so I can help with your understanding of the game. Be welcomed in this place. This shrine is a space to reflect on what brought us to this star system, the signal from the eye. We observed the eye's signal in our travels, and followed it here to find its source. What we know is this: the source of the signal, which we have chosen to call the Eye of the Universe, is older than the universe itself. The rest we have yet to learn. Enter and open your mind to its possibilities. Yeah, pretty much everyone's experience in Outer Wilds differs. The sequence of the way you discover, etc. It's lovely, isn't it? Ouch. I'm sorry to have hurt you. I'm very sorry to have hurt you. Welcome in. What is the Eye of the Universe? The Eye is older than this universe, so imagine how much it could teach us. Oh, perhaps it's a cosmic library. Suppose the Eye is a more advanced being. The Eye is the source of the signal that brought us here. How can the Eye be older than the universe itself? Suppose it's a relic from a previous universe. The early universe was unimaginably hot and dense. If anything existed before, it would have been destroyed. Suppose the universe is older than previously assumed. What is the Eye's signal? Suppose the Eye wishes to communicate. The signal is the Eye's voice. It speaks a language we don't yet know. Or maybe the signal is the Eye's attempt at expressing itself. Of note, from the signal, were we able to determine the Eye's approximate age, or perhaps its lack of age? The signal is a call. Were we the intended audience? Very cool, very cool. The letter where they fought, it is very sad, yes. Yes, it is very sad. I think we saw them fighting. Hold on, who was it? Sava and Poke. Who was in love? Were they in love? Were they the two that were in love? Yes, they were, I think, maybe. I no longer believe, as I did as a child on Ember Twin, that the Eye of the Universe, the source of the signal, wishes to harm us, but it may not want to be found either. In fact, the Eye may not have wishes at all. We have no evidence supporting this. The terrible circumstances of our arrival here were almost certainly exactly that, circumstance. I suspect imagining we're special to the Eye in some way is wishful thinking. The Eye might have called out to any sentient species. Or it might not have been calling out at all, and that my ancestors heard the Eye's signal holds no great deep meaning. That wouldn't be so bad, I think. We're running out of time. I suppose that wouldn't be terrible. It's just the way of the universe. I'm so nervous. I want to see if we can get into that. Explored everything here? I believe so. So I forget where we came from. Where did we come from? Down here. Yeah, okay. Back across to here. And then we go up. We can't go up this one. Can we go up this one? I don't feel like platforming is the way to go here. Look, okay, that's fine. Maybe platforming is the way to go here. Okay, no, No. There must be a way in. Okay, let's take another look. Okay, trees detected. Fine. That's fine, that's fine. We didn't need that right now. Okay, we'll slip down here, that's fine. And we'll make our way up. Okay. This is quite nerve-wracking. Let's get that fuel back. Okay, up here, good. Can we walk on that surface? No. No. Oh, Lord. Okay, well. We need to find a way up this tower. Can we fly around the outside here? Fuel level critical. Okay, fine. I was just running about in Jedi Survivor and I got attacked by a bounty hunter named Raz. Oh, he's still going for you. Isn't that? It's a lovely, lovely message there. Jackson, lovely, lovely message. From Raz. Okay. Fine. We'll try the other one, see if that is more fruitful. It doesn't look like it will be. Okay, well. You know what, if the universe is collapsing around us, then maybe the best thing to do is to jump into the black hole. Let's do it. What's that? What is that? That looks like something promising. Okay, don't use oxygen. Don't use oxygen, pal. Hold on, this is good. Come here, come here. What? Hold on, what? Welcome to the White Hole Station. If you fell through the black hole by accident, don't worry, you aren't the first. This warp tower can return you to Brittle Hollow. Every warp tower is tuned to a specific astral body. A tower's warp can only be used during the brief window when the tower is aligned with its corresponding astral body, in this case, Brittle Hollow. If you look up while the station is rotating, you can see the alignment happen when the astral body is directly overhead. You must be standing on the warp platform on the floor during this alignment to be warped. We've got it. We know how to do it. We've worked out how to do it. Hold on. Where are we? What is this? What is happening? It put the biggest grin on my face and gave the whole family a laugh. That is lovely. I was a little pained, Ellie, when you fell into the black hole and didn't see this, Vals. Thank you for having the restraint to stay quiet on it and let me work this out. Okay. So, look above, and when I line up with... Brittle Hollow? Where is Brittle Hollow? Where is Brittle Hollow? Let's... Right back. Here we go. Yes! Oh, we've worked it out. We've worked it out. Return warp status charge. Step onto warp receiver platform to activate return warp. This game is the best. Oh, this is wonderful. This is so good. Okay, hold on. The hanging city below. To our friends on Brittle Hollow, I just warped here from the White Hole station, on the other side of Brittle Hollow's black hole. Our design worked. We've successfully recreated warp travel. I don't know how close it is to Anona's original design, but as long as what we've built works, then I'm delighted. I knew we could do it. Cassava, I hope you're reading this. Wait, this can't be correct. Clary, have you seen these readings? If they were accurate, they would violate causality. There must be an equipment error somewhere. I'm returning to Whitehall Station. If you and Root meet me there, hopefully we can run a full diagnostic and hopefully locate the problem. Don't tell Cassava. Okay, that's a problem. This is wonderful news. I can't wait to see the warp tower, although it's been a long time since I've jumped through a black hole. Ember Twin Projection Stone. Rami and I reviewed the records you sent, Poke, and they appear to show Nomaya arriving at the warp receiver on Brittle Hollow slightly before departing from the Whitehall station. I understand it's exceedingly odd, but Clary and I have tested and retested the equipment, and the result is the same every time someone warps. The interval is incredibly minuscule, roughly 100,000th of a second. Don't you suppose our instruments can't accurately measure time to such a small degree? As I've already told Rami, these measurements can't be accurate. How can a Nomai arrive on Brittle Hollow before he or she ever stepped into the teleporter? The implications are absurd. I don't disagree. It would mean I've inadvertently broken several fundamental theories regarding this universe. We'd have to reconsider all of our beliefs about the nature of time. Yes, I hope so too. Poke, as Pi is confident the reading is inaccurate, she's kindly helping me attempt to recreate this phenomenon at the High Energy Lab. We've done that. We are designing an experiment to take more data. An update, Poke. The High Energy Lab is in the canyon on Ember Twin's equator. Come here at once. You need to see this. So we did that, and we did get... Oh, jeez. Okay. Well, we did solve that issue. We went to the High Energy Lab, and we saw that the white hole was doing what it was doing. Was that always broken? Can we walk back? What happens if we walk back now? Wow. Oh, this is very, very cool. Folks, this is very cool. What happens if I... Does this spin it the other way? Oh, it stops it spinning. Oh no, it spins it the other way. It spins it the other way, okay. Oh, it's very, very cool, isn't it? Oh, I love it. This is so exciting. Right. Okay, we're gonna warp again. There we go, there we go. And my ship is all the way over there. Where is this? Did my ship fall through? Oh, my ship must have fallen through as well. I like your title because whenever I see the word Zonai in Zelda, I think of the Nomai. I'm glad. I thought I worked quite hard on this one. Goodbye. Ooh. I think the Nomai are lovely, Lulamo. I genuinely think they're lovely. Oh, so exciting. I'm so pleased. Okay, I feel like I've opened a can of worms there and I don't know where to start. Would people be opposed to maybe an evening Outer Wilds stream in the week? Perhaps? Maybe at some point this week? Because I want to unpack it more. I feel like we finally got it. I feel like we finally got it. Okay, thanks, Slate, thanks, pal. Right, okay, I am gonna call it there. I'm gonna call it there. By all means, yes, please, that'd be great. Thank you very much. Okay, I will look into that. Thank you very much. How fun is this game? I genuinely love it. Let's get the Outer Wilds title music up. So you've got, no, not that one, this one. There we go, perfect. Cool. Thank you very much, everyone, for being here. How lovely. This stream has been very fun. I feel like this game, to everybody that has recommended me to play this game, I have to thank you. Like, it is so fun, so fun, so enjoyable. Yeah, I'm having a wonderful time. Right, where should we send you all for the rest of the day? Always lovely to spend a Sunday at Mono's. Thank you so much, Steen. It's lovely to have you here, as always. You know what? I feel like this might be a little bit of a different thing for me to send you to, but in my head it makes sense, right? So, one of the first times I heard about this game, Outer Wilds, it was because of the lovely Big Nostromo. And who else helped get RSPB on Twitch? Big Nostromo. So I'm going to raid on over to RSPB, who have Nest Cam on at the moment. So go ahead, RSPB Twitch. There we go. We're gonna get a raid going. Go over to the Oh no, we can't raid! We can't raid the RSPB! Okay, in which case we're gonna raid Critivision. That's fine. But also, go and check out RSPB. You know what? Because that's a wonderful place to be as well. Let's there we go. RSPB. Get a shout out to them as well. Birds are critters. Birds are critters. Awesome. There we go. I think that's a shout out to the RSPB. Perfect. Critivision. Which Critivision are we going to send you to? We're going to send you to Critivision. There's the forest version and normal Critivision, but we'll send you over to there. Have a wonderful Sunday, everyone. Thank you for sticking with me. This is great fun. This game, I'm loving it. I feel like I'm getting somewhere. I feel like it's all making sense now. Thank you, Vals. Thank you, Ree. Thank you, Lelamo. Thank you, Tortle. Thank you, Steen. Thank you, Uplifting. Everybody that's popped in, Jackson, thank you very much. It's been so wonderful to have you here. Moni loves these mice. Lovely rats. Give love to your pets. Give love to your family. Give love to your friends. I will see you all soon, and have a wonderful Sunday. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Farewell. See you later.